before you join the next weekend class. So today what I'm going to do is maybe I will share with you the software installation folder, and the idea is you need to install the softwares in your system following the video, right? And if you have any doubt, you can ask. Most of you already attended yesterday's demo session, so where I have explained the course curriculum. It is available on YouTube. If you have any doubt regarding the curriculum, you can ask. Also, if you have no access, let me know. You can write email to me. I will give you access to the curriculum, right? If you don't have access to the curriculum, you can write AI with Sasmitha @gmail.com, right? And you will get access, right? So Monday, in the sense tomorrow morning 7:30, we will have our first class. Today, I will just keep it as a demo session before you join, but it will be a technical, basically installation part, which is very, very easy to do. We have a recording for installation, which you need to follow and do. Maybe tomorrow I will give you access, or maybe Tuesday I will give you access to the folder to install all the softwares in your system, and also I'll give you access to the materials. Let me quickly take you through the installation process. As I said, it is really quick because installation recording is already available, and you just need to go through the recording. Whatever I have done in my system, the same thing you need to replicate. The first thing is Python. You need Python to be installed in your system for this whole course. And we are going to use Anaconda Python. And the reason is Anaconda is a very good package manager. And like if you are going to use Jupyter Notebook for coding, Anaconda will give you access to Jupyter Notebook. It will install Jupyter Notebook along with Python. So you can directly go to python.org and download, or else you can also go to Anaconda Python download. I know many of you have already done this, but this is a very beginning class or very first class. So I just want to make sure everyone is learning from scratch. That's why we're going through this. But this is very simple, and I think 80-90% of the people already have Python installed. So if you have not installed Python, I think this is the process. You can go to Anaconda, skip registration. And in this page, you select your operating system, whatever it is, and simply click on download. Once it is downloaded, it will take some time to download. So once it is downloaded, it is very, very simple software. How you install any software in Windows, just click on next. And in Mac, drag and drop, and your package or in your Anaconda will be installed, right? Let us wait. So once it is downloaded, you can just click on next and install. In Mac system, it is very simple. Just download and then you can just install going to App Store, right? So what you need to do is, this is the package that has been downloaded. I'll double click it. It is a .exe file. I need to double click it. Already I have installed Anaconda, so I'm not going to install again, but I'll show you the process. No need to think much. Just click on next. Click on I agree. Let it be just me. Do not change here to all users. Next. This is something which if you want, you can change. So the default location is SSD Anaconda 3. But if you just want to install in any other location, let's say on D drive or any other drive, any other folder, you can just browse and select where you want to install. The default is C drive, right? And same like in Mac, default is home folder. If you want to create a separate folder in which you want to install Anaconda, here you need to change. Once you have done that, go to next. I think this will not work for me because I already have Anaconda installed at this location. But for you, when you go to next and click on install, the process will be completed. Within seconds, Anaconda will be installed. What is this Anaconda? So this Anaconda, when I say it is installed, you will get 3 things with it. Anaconda will give you 3 things with it. The number one thing that you will get with this Anaconda is Python. So when you install next, and then you install, you will see Python is already installed in your system. The latest version 3.12 or whatever it is will be installed. Along with Python, you will get IDE. IDE are the ID like very much required to write programs or code. So it will be installing Jupyter Notebook also. Along with Jupyter Notebook, also it will install Spider. So Spider is another ID. We don't need Spider. We need Python, which is installed. We need Jupyter Notebook, which is already installed by Anaconda. I have not installed. Anaconda has installed Jupyter Notebook. Along with that, all the important packages. What do you mean by packages? So when I build any application, I need to build deep learning models. I need TensorFlow. I need PyTorch to, let's say, machine learning, sklearn. For visualization, Matplotlib, Seaborn. So these are the third party, basically packages, Python packages that we need to install. Pip install this, pip install that. But what Anaconda will do for a data science purpose, all the important packages, whatever is needed, will be installed for you. And all the packages will be installed in a central location, that is site packages. Inside Anaconda, once it is installed, you will go to site packages. You will see all the packages are installed inside this particular place. In future also, if you install any package, everything will go and installed in the same location. So all in one, everything within 1 minute, your system is ready. So you have Anaconda installed, you have Python installed, you have Jupyter Notebook installed, you have all the important packages installed. I will just pause for some time and take doubts. Do you have any question, any doubt in this particular step? Is it clear how to install Anaconda Python in your system? Everyone. It's a very simple process, right? Okay. And the recordings are available here. I can share with you this folder. So you can see Anaconda Python installation, complete recording. I have shown everything. You can see everything, whatever I have told you. I have done it and I have installed it and I have shown it. So if you follow this recording, if you are stuck somewhere, you can just understand. I'm assuming you are clear with this Anaconda Python installation. I will just pause here for some time. Is it clear, everyone? Please say yes, yes, if you understood. Is this clear? Installation is clear?
Yeah, it is clear. And moreover, like when you are providing the access, right, can you provide me the access to the yesterday's video also? I didn't get a chance to join yesterday, so this is my first video.
Okay. I promised you to share the link for demo recording, but I'm really sorry. I forgot to search in YouTube and get the latest demo recording. But I think yesterday's recording, you can sort YouTube recordings, DURGASOFT, Sasmitha YouTube recordings based on date and see the latest upload. Or else what I can do is, anyway, I will discuss about everything in this week, like Monday, Tuesday, after installation, we will discuss about introduction. So what is Gen AI, what is machine learning, what is supervised, what is unsupervised learning, what is semi-supervised. Maybe tomorrow I will give you a quick walkthrough on all of these topics. I think this is what we will discuss. In the syllabus, it is there. You can go through the syllabus. So we are here. We are in software installation. And the first thing that we have done is Anaconda installation. After this, we will understand Jupyter Notebook setup. And then we will enable the CUDA if it is available. Once we have done this, this is what I will teach on Monday's class, which is free for everyone. Everyone can join. But Tuesday onwards, it will be a paid link. In Monday's class, I will explain you what is machine learning, what is Gen AI, what is foundation model. But I will suggest if you are really interested to join the course, please join as soon as possible. The batch is already formed. As I said, there are already 15 members enrolled and there will be no delay. So we already are having classes, and from next weekend onwards, it will be a regular class. In today's class, I have just explained the same thing to them, like what is AI, ML and all. But next class onwards, it will be ANN and all that, and NLP and all that. So you will miss if you delay, right? And the next batch will start after 2.5 months. There is no slot available in the morning time and weekend is the only time when I take class. So next batch will start on June, May and or maybe June, right? So if you have any doubt, you can ask and take access to the get access to the drive so that you will be up to date. So in the drive, all the class recordings, materials, everything is there. So it is also easier for me. Instead of me giving you individual access, once you are enrolled, I can just add your email to the drive and you will get access to the whole content, right? So I will explain about it. So if you miss the demo recording, maybe tomorrow when you connect, I will give you a brief on this introduction part. But also we will do this GPU and software installation in 1 or 2 classes. Is it clear? Any doubt in this? So the next thing is Jupyter Notebook, right? So what is this Jupyter Notebook? See, if I write any code, let's say this is Jupyter Notebook, I am writing my code, I am looking my output. Sometimes if you want to see the logs, I can see the logs. If there are some visualization, let's say I'm just opening some other file. Just let me open, let's say. Let me open in your, let's say this is, okay. Let me go through this. Okay, there's no visualization project. Okay, let me open this, right? So let's say this is a machine learning project which I have used K-means clustering is an algorithm. Let's say I have used Jupyter Notebook for coding. So you can see the good thing about Jupyter, it is very different than other IDE. You must have used IntelliJ or any other Java or any Python like PyCharm or VS Code or lot many other IDEs. Those are great, but for documentation, you have to use comments, right? They do not allow markdown. Jupyter Notebook allows markdown. It all like along with code, Python code or R code, you can also write markdown. So markdown is very similar to like adding, I mean, there are some like syntax. If you learn markdown syntax, you can write headings, you can write bullet points, you can make your text bold, italic, you can write list, ordered list, you can add hyperlinks, you can add images. So you can make your code more documented. Like it's a nice documentation you can add to your code along with code. Somebody, if they are going through your code, they can also understand how to use the code and lot many documentation you can add. And that's the beauty. And Jupyter Notebook is a kind of browser-based IDE, I will say, which will open in your local host. It's a browser-based IDE which will support Markdown. Along with Python code, you can write Markdown. For example, this particular thing I have written by just writing hash, I can create a heading, and within this heading, I'm just writing my code, and see this is an image which I have like inserted. So somebody will understand, okay, this is K-means and this is the algorithm that I have imported. So this is the algorithm. So not only code, I have given headings, I have imported images. Along with that, I'm also writing Python code. I can write some scripts. So this is a URL. I can write URL links from my code file. I can go to different other websites. If I have a blog or YouTube video, I can give reference here. I can see the output. This is the coding output. So it's a nice way of looking at your code. And the good thing is you can also download your coding file, not only in PY, but you can export it in PDF format, in HTML. Let's say if you're downloading it in HTML, you can share it with anyone. The person, let's say, is a very high level VP or something, and you just want to review your work. He no need to install the packages to run your code. He can just view your code from a HTML basically. And there is an option you can hide your code. Only output also you can share. So no need to create PPTs. Only output you can share, HTML file, hiding the code, right? And just by scrolling down, you can understand what happened in this entire project. Everything, see, nice, every visualization, text, everything, right? So this is the beauty of Jupyter Notebook. I think you understood, and VS Code is great, but VS Code will not allow you for this kind of documentation. And for hit and trial, when you just write your code in Jupyter, you can see the output down below, and it mostly for data science and generative AI related projects. From day one, you are not master, right? From day one, you will not write your final version of your code. You will do a lot of hit and trial, and then when you are very much happy, then only you will write your code in a modular way. Like, I'll give you one example. This is something which I will practice. Let's say this is a deep learning model I'm creating. I'm writing the step. Okay, I will do this. These are the code. I can see the output. Okay, this is how the model is behaving. Now okay, this is how the model has trained. Once I am very much happy with my code, then maybe I will write a structured code where I have functions and everything. I will make it modular. I will a main function where I will call all the functions. This is called modular way. From day one, you are not writing modular code. You are just practicing, trying a lot of things. Once you are very much sure, then you are writing functions and writing modular way. So modular way, when you write, you can use VS Code for trying and hit and trial errors and everything. When you check, Jupyter is great. And that's the good thing about Jupyter. So you have two options, what you can use, Jupyter and VS Code. Both, actually, we will use this entire code. We will use VS Code. We will use Jupyter also. And Jupyter also has a lot of coding assistant. If you are using Google Colab, which is a very similar IDE like Jupyter, you will get by default Gemini Access, which is a coding assistant. Anything, let's say you just want to understand this line of code, you could not understand, you just highlight and click here, explain the code, and it will explain your code. So for example, second in day second. So what it is doing is calculating seconds. It will explain your code. It is built-in available. Okay. So it is built-in available by Google, like Gemini is built-in. And this like Google Colab has GPU support. So if you do not have NVIDIA card, you can still use GPUs by Google Colab by just clicking 2-3 links. You can just enable GPU and you can use Google Colab. And you can definitely agree with me, like this Jupyter Notebook and this is exactly same. So if you are very much comfortable using Jupyter Notebook, Google Colab is actually a Jupyter Notebook, right? Running on cloud. And where you are getting coding assistant built-in available, free of cost, no need to pay anything. Cursor and other tools are paid, but this is free of cost. For certain time window, it's not like for indefinite, but at least a lot of the things you can try. And for example, let's say this entire code I want to understand. Let's say I could not understand, I'm not from Python background. I will just highlight and I will click here and explain. It will explain my code, right? And this is again, as I said, entire thing, it is just explaining line by line, it is explaining, right? Line by line, it is explaining. And so this is the beauty. Now, how to make yourself very much comfortable in Jupyter Notebook? Again, you need to go through the second recording of software installation, that is Jupyter Notebook. The material that has been used is present in IPYNB, and the entire Jupyter Notebook tutorial, it is 1 hour tutorial, is present in this video. I will give access to everyone to this video, which you can go through. Everything I have explained. Like if you just go through how to write, is this the right video? Let me check. Yes. So how to add images, how to add bold, italic, how to upload, how to download, how to add new cells, how to delete cells, everything, what is checkpoint, everything is explained in this Jupyter Notebook tutorial. So you please go through this and make yourself comfortable using Jupyter Notebook. So step number 1 is Anaconda. Step number 2 is Jupyter Notebook, right? Is it clear? Any doubt? What you need to do? So what you need to do is, yeah, so you need to go through this Jupyter Notebook tutorial. Once you watch this video, you will be 100% very much comfortable. I mean, everything will be very clear. How to upload, how to download, how to write your Python code, everything will be very clear. I'm giving access to this folder. Let me make it public, right? So that everybody can use it. Okay, I'm just copying link and I'm sharing the link. Let me know if you can download this entire software installation folder. Let me know. Please try to download. You must, from this link, you should be
Able to
able to.
access, Sasmitha.
Need access?
Able to access and able to download.
Yeah, you are able to download. Okay, great. Okay. So this is what you need to do. This is your assignment for today, and make sure you are understanding Anaconda, and don't worry about CUDA. Tomorrow I will tell you in class how to enable CUDA. That is the next step. But before CUDA, you should have Jupyter Notebook and Python and everything, or like VS Code also you need to install. VS Code, I will talk about VS Code maybe later in tomorrow's class. But today, let us focus only on Jupyter. So once you are done with this, let me know if you have any queries in tomorrow's class, we will discuss, right? So there's nothing much for today's class. It is just installation. We will go slow. This is very first class, so I don't want to rush. But if you have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, I'm good. So today's assignment is just this, right?
So how many months this recordings folders access available, Sasmitha?
This folder access, you will have 1 year. But after 1 year, if you need access, just ping me in WhatsApp.
Okay.
I will add you to the latest folder.
So sure. Thanks.
No problem.
Quick
So
question, Sasmitha. Is Google Colab similar to Amazon SageMaker?
yes,
Okay.
Jupyter Lab. SageMaker is Jupyter Lab, and sorry, all are same. So behind the scene, it is Jupyter Notebook, which is running.
Okay.
And actually, I'm working in AWS Cloud. So how does this course help me to upskill my career or something like if I'm coming from a cloud or DevOps background, how
I
to
think
integrate?
very common question, and I have explained this in last videos, not once but 5-7 times I have explained. If you
Okay,
go to
actually,
YouTube,
yeah.
yeah, I understand. Today is your first class, so I think that's why you are asking. What I will suggest is please go to YouTube and search for demo recording. Or let me do one thing. Let me create one demo recording in my own YouTube channel and share it with everyone so that it will be clear. I will do that maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I am out of station. I will be back on Tuesday evening, but we will have regular class Monday and Tuesday morning. Monday morning we will have class. Tuesday morning I will update you based on my situation. I'm attending a family function, and if it is very chaos environment, I might not able to take, but 90% I will take. I will update you by Monday, okay? But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, definitely we will have class. And link also will be same. I will update you the new link. Till the time I'm not updating, use the same link to join. And yeah, so that's what it is. And tomorrow we will just do the CUDA installation part, and yeah, we are good with software installation. So then we will start with the topics. With respect to your question, I think you can go to YouTube and search my demo recordings. DURGASOFT Sasmitha demo, if you type, you will get a lot of demos. Sort it with respect to date and go with the latest one. And I think definitely this question I have answered, because in every demo, this is a very common question. And I have answered this multiple times. So the short answer is, I mean, I have already answered, but the short answer is generative AI is necessary for everyone. Even if you are not working as a generative AI engineer, still this generative AI will help you to automate a lot of your tasks, which you are doing it manually today. Using AI agents, you can automate it. And this course will teach you how to create AI agents of your own from scratch, which can do or which can work for you as a slave. So let's say you are migrating from Azure to this to that. Now what you're doing is going to ChatGPT, asking, copying the code, pasting. But with the power of AI and agentic AI, you can automate the entire flow. And that's how it is. And basically, this is a simple example. This course is very advanced course. This will not only teach you that, but it will teach you basics of deep learning, NLP. Also, it will teach you end-to-end like LLM product deployment on cloud. It will also teach you how to improve the accuracy of LLM models, not only building GenAI solution, but how to reduce hallucination and improve the accuracy by using fine-tuning and RAG approach. Also, it will give you clarity whether to use open source or paid source, and if paid source, where, if open source, where, how to select best model. So every concept related to GenAI, it will clarify. So it is basically for everyone, irrespective of your background, you know where the world is moving. AI is not like today it is there, tomorrow it will not be there. AI is going everywhere, and agentic AI, I think it is like I have 10 mates who are working for me, and you are working yourself. You have 24 hours, I have 24 hours, but I have 10 mates who can work for me, and I have done the mopping and cleaning myself for 10 years. So I'm expert. I can tell the maid and I can guide the maid how to do mopping, how to do cleaning. If they're doing any mistake, I'm there. I am going to supervise them, but they're going to do the work for me. I'm not going to work myself. Whereas a person without AI knowledge, they don't know what is agent, they will just learn. And it's not like it is, you cannot escape. Everywhere you go, they will talk about AI and you don't know AI. So you will always be curious to know, but because you don't know, you will do everything manually. Manually in the sense, if you're thinking learning from ChatGPT, that is again a manual approach. Asking ChatGPT is equivalent to Stack Overflow, right? So like searching and asking and copying and pasting, that you will do. And most of the code that you will write, even if it is generated by AI, but still you will suffer from migration, latest code version error, lot many problems. And you may take 5 hours, whereas a person with agent knowledge can do the same thing in maybe 30 minutes or maybe less than that. Rest 4.5 hours he can utilize in side hustles, or he can relax, or maybe he can do some other project. So it is up to the person what he is doing, the relax, like free time. But definitely with agents, many things can be automated. So I think this question is irrelevant. If you want to survive in IT, leave about should I learn. My question is why you don't know and how you are surviving without knowing. Like why you are asking me, should I learn? Is this question is like in today's world where for one job
No,
there are
no, no.
thousands.
So sorry to interrupt. I'm not asking should I learn. How will this course help me to upskill or
This
like
is
move
what
up in my career? That's what I'm trying to
AI
really clear.
automation. AI is equivalent to automation. So my
Okay.
question is, without automation, do you think you can compete with people who know automation? Tell
Yeah,
me.
maybe we can hire them to do the jobs, right? Not everyone needs automation. Like I can be a project manager or a delivery manager and hire the people to do the automation, right?
Why you will be a product manager? What is the need of product manager in today's world? I mean, most of the roles are going to be replaced. I think you don't know. I think the scenario is managers without, and I have faced it personally, and don't take it personally, but this is the fact I am telling. People are mostly looking for technical leaders, even if you are a senior manager or VP. Like I am applying for director, manager related roles, and I can show you. If you don't believe me, let me show you. And don't believe me, let me show you, right? So I got a call from Microsoft few days back and I cleared third round. I did not go because I am preferring remote job and my current role is 100% remote. So I did not go for the third round. GSK, which is again a very good company. But what I'm saying is any role you search, where is my, what is the name? Akanksha. No, I'm going to show you some real-time role and I'm applying for senior
Yeah,
level,
yeah,
right?
that's fine. That's fine. No, no, I'm just trying to
So
see
what
like
I'm
how can,
saying,
yeah.
no, you
Okay.
should see the reality because it's not something I'm faking. See, every day I'm getting a lot of calls and this is something many people, they are little confused. So they think, see, this is something I got directly from Microsoft, right? And you can see this is the applied scientist Microsoft career page where I need to apply. And what I'm saying is, any role you just scroll, this is one, and I can show you GSK every week. Cisco, I have applied for Twilio, so many roles, and it is for higher level, like manager, senior manager, director. Microsoft, maybe that's why it is principal, but if I apply for startups, it is for like VP role or director. Any role, it is not only people management, it is people management plus IC. And this is the trend right now. It is not something I am just telling stories. These are the reality. And you go to Naukri, don't believe me, go to Naukri. Hardly you will get any job role which requires only people management. Only with people management, there are very limited options. You are lucky if you get one. 90%, 80% of the roles right now today, it is people management plus IC role. If you are in a company, you are surviving internally, that is fine. But if you're applying external, if you want to change, you will remember me and do this experiment today. Try to change your company and tell the HR you are just managing people, managing product. You don't know AI, you don't know, like cannot code or cannot develop or cannot even use any tool. They will not even encourage for the second round. The HR only will cut. So IC role is mandatory, does not matter in what level you are, right? And we don't need 100 of managers. We were needing 100 of managers because we have 100 of people to manage. Now the teams are lean. 100 people are kind of reduced to 5 or 10 or 15 or 20. And you all agree with me. So we don't need 100 people today. Maybe 20 people with AI knowledge can do the 100 people task. So to manage 20 people instead of 100, we don't need 5 managers. Maybe we need 1 manager. If the head count is reduced, manager count also will reduce. And that one manager, if it is lame manager, does not know anything, how the manager will take decisions? Every product today is AI product. They have to take decisions. Leadership are the members who are taking decision whether to go with paid or go. And there are so many problems in real time with respect to security, with respect to privacy, with respect to cost, with respect to ROI, how you will budget, how you will define the budget, how you will hire a resource, how you will basically take interviews, how you will know who is best, who is not, if you don't know yourself. So my suggestion is, if you do not clear on the technical aspect, by just bluffing or just telling stories will not work in today's world. And companies are getting profiles who are strong as well as like technically sound as well as they can manage team. It's not like a scarcity. They are getting. And that's the reason you will not be hired. Meaning what? For one job application, 100 of positions. For one position, 100 of application. And all the application, they know both. So company will prefer them over you if you don't know if you don't know the coding aspect or development aspect. See, they are not expecting a manager to code, right? They're not expecting a manager to code, but ultimately you are going to manage a team and you are the person who will take decisions. If you don't know how you will take decisions, how you will allocate budget, I'll tell you a real-time situation. My manager is not that technical because of this AI hype. Suddenly, like within 2-3 years, he is in HP for last 20 years. So he is not that technical. He knows data science, but when it comes to generative AI, he doesn't know anything, right? So we were giving contract to some ABC company and they were charging $60,000 for a simple POC, which is nothing, which can be done in 2 weeks by a single person, right? It's very simple application, but they were charging $60,000 and they were using jargons like LLMs, this, that. And my leadership team, they were agreeing because they don't know. But when they reached out to us, like our team, we have talked to them. Only one meeting we talked. And in that one meeting, we reduced the cost from 60,000 to 10,000. Now they're running after us because they know that they cannot fool us. We also know the concepts. So from 60,000, the budget is now 10,000. Within 10,000, 10 weeks time, they will deliver. And also we have added extra features. So this is what is the real-time situation. So if you're thinking product manager, I will just manage the product. What product you will manage? The product itself is AI product. If you don't have knowledge in AI, how you will manage? Manage means supervise. If your team members are like more smarter than you, they will overpower you, isn't it? And eventually your you will be, your leadership is not strong, meaning the entire team will be scrapped or you will be laid off. If not one day, in some day. So don't ask me this question in today's world if you don't have idea about, see, you can hire, you cannot hire, that decision you will take when you are strong enough, right? You should, how to hire, first of all, whom to hire, how to take interviews, how to judge whether the person knows or not. Can you hire a AI resource or a person who is very expert without you being an expert? Think about a company who is taking interview. A person who is smart enough, who is very strong enough, only can take your interview. So my suggestion is, you will feel it, even if you are not feeling it right now. Eventually, within 3 to 4 years, you will feel it. Like without technical knowledge, you cannot survive in IT. You might not be coding, but you should be knowing. Blindly, you cannot survive. And everyone is upgrading. Today, you may see many people, they don't know. But do you think the situation will remain same? Do you think after 5 years, the situation will remain same like what it is today? No.
We even don't know whether will be like alive in like next 2 years or something. Like if there is
That
something
is
like
different
COVID,
thing.
we don't know what happens. And maybe AI agent will come and hire the AI people. Like we don't know what's going to happen. I'm just trying to see if I'm a cloud DevOps engineer, how does this course help me to upskill in my career? That's what I'm trying to see.
I already
Yes.
answered.
So
And you
we
will
need to know this all the AI products you are trying to tell. Even though we don't code, but we need to have the knowledge.
see, no, you will build agents for everything. Agents are like, okay, so you may be a DevOps engineer or maybe whatever. Are you ultimately what you're doing? Tell me. So tell me the ground level. You write code, correct? Does not matter what you are. If you are a developer, DevOps or network or whatever, or test or software engineer or data scientist,
Okay.
what you are
Maybe,
doing right now.
okay, think in an administrator way. Forget about developers.
See, admin, I am not responsible. So admin, this
Okay.
course is not for admin. This is a developer
Okay.
course. So if you are trying to build anything, so admin is a different role. Maybe from UI, you can just give some admin access and all that. So that is a different thing. You might not need AI in that case. And if you are in such roles, maybe again, that also can be done automated way. But I think more on automation, if it is a data platform access related role, which also you can do using coding. But if you are totally into UI or a particular tool only you are using, then my course might not be helpful. This course is a developer course. Are you getting? So it will
Yeah, I
help for
got it. Yeah.
every developer who is coding. That's why I told you Python is necessary for this course from day one. If you are with respect to a tool, maybe any tool, Salesforce or whatever tools, only one tool you are using or multiple tools you are using where you are dragging, dropping or not coding. Basically, if your background is not coding, this course might not be very helpful. But having said that, if you tell me particular use case, I can tell you whether AI is applicable there or not. Right? But
That's
now,
I got you. Maybe like if I'm trying to shift completely to a developer or a AI, something like an agent creator, then it will be
no.
more helpful. Okay.
No, you might not be. So that's what I'm saying. You might not be interested to change your domain into Gen AI. You may be a DevOps engineer who is coding every day. What I'm saying is, with AI agent, all the coding, whatever is the coding, whether it is a migration code, whether it is a front-end code, whether it is a back-end code, whether it is a whatever code, you have an architecture, right? You have to write code for integrating back-end, front-end. You take a product. So there is a front-end, back-end, and there are security layers. So everything. So there are 2-3 people who are working in back-end, 2-3 people working in front-end. There is a deployment team or basically DevOps team who is maintaining the code, ops part. So entire code can be.
Sasmitha, sorry to interrupt. I have one question here. So currently we are migrating from Jira to ADO, okay, Azure DevOps. So
Yes,
what are the data we have? So is that agent helps here?
exactly.
Now,
Definitely it will help.
okay,
We have Jira tool.
o-
We have Azure tool. We have Slack tool,
okay,
right? We have Twitter tool.
okay.
We have WhatsApp tool. We have everything, whatever you name it, it is available. So we have, I did not exactly number, but 4,000 plus tools are available. So we have Jira
Okay.
tool. So you just give the API and everything will be automated. AI agent will create tickets, close tickets, status update. GitHub tool is there, GitHub agent. If you give GitHub tool access to the LLM, so what it can do is it can go to GitHub, push, like all the recent merge, it can pull, it can push, it can commit, it can create a branch, everything. So automated, right? Your code can be like CI/CD action, that part also, if you want to automate, that also you can do. So basically, what is agent? Agent is you manually going to a website, logging in and doing certain things that if you get access to that tool, AI agent can do that. AI agent is like a human. It can go to different websites. It can go to different sources like databases. It can go to different applications, let's say Slack or Jira or any other application. And whatever you are doing, the agent can do through coding. Right?
Yeah.
So that is, and you can understand the possibility right now. So anything you can do, if you have that power, anything you can do. And it's not like everything will be 100% automated. I have never said that ki 100% automated. No, you are there, human in the loop. You are there to supervise, but most of the things can be automated, and you will be there to supervise and to guide, write correct prompts. Right, so that is what it is. I think more on this, it's very difficult to make you understand in day one. Agent is the last topic of this course. So you have to gain 3 months of knowledge to understand what I'm talking today, right? You might not able to 100% understand what I'm talking, but there are endless possibilities what AI can do. All people who will see the AI demos will understand what it can do. Maybe when you build some projects by yourself, you will see how powerful it can become, right?
Hey, hi,
But as I
Sasmitha.
said,
Hey,
yeah,
sorry to cut you. So I just wanted to understand what is the prerequisites for this course. So what I have to be get ready to understand.
Python knowledge is required. Rest all I will take care, right? And that
Okay,
also, if you
Python is like how like is it a beginner knowledge would be enough, or I
core
must be at
Python
least
knowledge
intermediate?
is required, list, tuple, set, dictionary, all that. Along with that, if you have some time, please learn how to create a class in Python, right? How to instantiate an object. What is class object concept, OOPS concept. So that is really important. When you write your final code, it will be in a modular structure. So that is enough. So core Python and class object concept, that Python package, how to create a library package, class and object. This much is enough, right, to start
Okay.
with.
Yeah. In few lines, could you explain roadmap for this AI? What will be the different role opportunities that are available with this course or after this course?
See, one is, as I said in the demo sessions, again, I already talked about it in the YouTube recording, you will find it. But in short, the roadmap is definitely this course is, I mean, is beneficial for everyone. But if you want to apply for data science or generative AI roles, this only course will not be sufficient. Along with this course, you should have a solid foundation knowledge on machine learning and deep learning. Now, that is not included. That is a completely separate course. If you want, you can. I stopped teaching because of time limitation, but if anybody is really serious, you can just let me know. I will give you access to my previous batch recordings. With a minimal pay, you can get access and can learn the ML part and deep learning part in detail. But having said that, if your intention is just to upgrade your knowledge and apply AI tools to automate your things, create AI agents, I think this course is sufficient, because in this course also I'm teaching deep learning. So deep learning, whatever fundamental thing you will learn, NLP also you will learn, only you may not be understanding the machine learning part. And the thing is, when you apply for any role, even if it is a complete pure generative AI role, maybe 5 or 7% of the questions may be from generic AI, like machine learning and some few concepts. If it is 80-90% from the generative AI part, maybe 10-20% they will still ask from the machine learning side. So to crack those interviews, you need to have some not like expert, but at least some intermediate knowledge on machine learning and deep learning. Deep learning, I'm covering machine learning videos you can take. But
Right. So,
this,
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, sir. Go ahead.
So this course will give you complete knowledge on generative AI end to end. After taking this course, you can build any Gen AI application end to end, and you can deploy it starting from scratch, right?
Right. And do you have any, like, for example, a structured course under which, like, we will be covering this from this course? And if I wanted to if I want to involve in more learning about the same thing, so as you said, like, this will be covering the certain part of big picture. So do you have any structured course like that? What will be my next step, and what is my basic step, and what will be covered and what will not be covered?
No, everything I'm covering. The only thing is in this course, I am not covering the ML part. That's a separate course. There is a batch which is starting like April 25th, and it will be a daily class. And I will update everyone. That course is the next, like the beginner level course. Most of the people will be very beginner level, and it will be from scratch. Like, what is machine learning? From there, I will start what is deep learning. But don't think if you don't know machine learning, you will not understand generative AI. Let me tell you, generative AI is completely different. It is nowhere related to machine learning. It is totally dependent on generative models. And we are covering generative models in this course. So this course is separate, machine learning course is separate. Both are like important, but it's not like if you don't understand one, then you will not understand the other. Both are different. Both are important, but both are different. Right? So in this course, even if you're taking the ML course, you have to understand the Gen AI, which is the final step. Every company now they're asking Gen AI knowledge along with ML and DL. So both is important. How you want to take, you can take this first and that later, or you can take that first and this later. But there is no dependencies. You can understand everything in this course because it is from scratch. We are not directly jumping into generative AI. We are first understanding deep learning from scratch. We are building models. We are understanding NLP from scratch. And after completing deep learning and NLP, then only we are moving to Gen AI. Starting from software installation, Python. So it is a complete track. That is a complete track. Right. You can join the batch on January 25th. And I will tell you about the details maybe after 10-15 days, right? Around mid of April.
Okay. And this course which you are taking us will be a daily course, not the weekend course, correct?
This is a weekend course. This is a weekend course. We have daily weekend. This only for this week, it is daily, but next weekend onwards, we will have class from 7:30 to 10. Or maybe, yeah, we will stick to 7:30 to 10.
Okay. Go.
Same thing. So weekend 1-1, daily 1-1, Monday to Friday 5 hours. Weekend is also 5 hours. And you will get all the weekdays for practice. Okay. Any other questions?
Sasmitha, quick question. What are the prerequisites for the other training for the ML?
So there is no prerequisite. So as I said, I will start from
Okay.
scratch. Only Python I stopped teaching because I myself got bored. So I stopped teaching Python. I was actually teaching Python in MLOps course from scratch. But I'm expecting all to learn Python. That's the only prerequisite. And from day one, like here you are learning deep learning. From day one, in that course, you will learn machine learning. Right?
Okay.
And all the things I will cover. So there is no prerequisite. If you know Python, I think other things I will start from scratch. And as I said, it is like maths, it's my responsibility. All the maths, whatever I'm using, I'll be using writing. See, let's say I will be explaining by writing things like this, right? So every equation, this is my previous batch. Let's say whatever I'm doing, all the maths and whatever I'm using, I will write, I will explain you, I will derive everything. Plus you will get fair notes. Let's say this is the fair note, but that is a class practice note. So all the things I will take care. And if you have any doubt or let's say anything, right? Any doubt, you can ask me in the class. It's a live class, so you can
Yeah.
pause me.
And how this support works, like, so if you have any queries or anything, So as I said, like I see batch is a little bit
Doubts right
larger
now.
at 50.
Yeah. So how you're asking me doubts right now, same way after teaching like 5-10 minutes, I pause and I ask everyone if you are clear. If they don't have any question, I move forward. If they have any question, I will clear their doubts. Then only we will move to the next topic. So it is an interactive session.
No,
And
my
also,
question, yeah. So in video, I understand you will be there to assist us, but the weekdays when we practice something or when we get into some situation where we need some help, so we need to come up in the next session, next video session. Should I bring it up, or how that will be working? Because others might not well be deviated from this, right?
yeah, so we have two options. Number one is definitely we have a WhatsApp group where you can post your queries, but most of the time I will not be answering because we have a busy schedule on weekdays. Again, when you connect on the next weekend, once the course, like the class is over, 5-10 minutes extra I can keep for your doubt clearance from the previous topic, right? So in that way, I think your doubts will be cleared. Any doubt from the previous topic, you can ask after the class. And in the class, you can ask doubts for the same topic, what I'm teaching. If you have previous topic doubt, please wait, let everyone drop because I don't want everyone's time. Your doubt is okay, important, but if others are not okay to wait, let them drop. If they are okay to wait, let them wait. Once the course is completed, at the end, I will clarify your previous topic doubts. Okay, any
Got it.
question?
So what is the mathematics part required stats part here, Sasmitha?
I will cover everything. So don't worry about maths and all. I will cover whatever maths is required. All the things I will cover.
Okay.
So that is my headache, right? I am not expecting you to learn maths and come to the class. It is my responsibility to teach you math.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. So I think this is all about it. Let's connect tomorrow and the link will be same. We will go ahead with the first module and we'll proceed from there, right? And I think you all have Excel. Please download the folder and go through the recordings. Let me know if you have any doubt in terms of installation. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.